questions was, how do we make these sustainable solutions adaptable and easily integrated? And they took our line, not a snowflake or a one-off project. So for the panel, how do we make these sustainable solutions adaptable and easily integrated? So it was to the panel. We can.
Oof. That's tough.
Very. I think if I may just say something, for you to follow something and also believe in it, it has to be well communicated, and I would say to some extent fairly simple too.
Yeah.
If it's too complex, then we don't follow things, right? So, and technology will help us there, but also it's just probably the way that we communicate that, and we start, getting that message conveyed in an easy way.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is, even like you're hitting on it, is just the language we're using. How are we communicating this technology change? Are we making the right analogies and connecting the dots to people to their level of understanding, right? And great example is, for years, when I first heard transcritical CO2 systems, I'm like, okay, I don't really quite understand the process. I went to the Danfoss mobile unit training when it was down in Dallas, Texas area at Lincoln Tech, and I finally made the connection that this flash tank was a CPR.
It's a CPR, yeah.
It's a controlled pressure receiver. It's just a gas pump system. Once I understood that, I was able to it was such a barrier for me to move into the understanding that it was oh, now I'm starting to see the connections. Oh, this is just a two-stage system with a CPR. I get it now, right?
It wasn't so intimidating.
It wasn't so intimidating. And so, even we've been talking this last week about the number of compressors in a transcritical rack needs to come down to make it adoption into the industrial market. Again, we've been talking and even just questioning that statement. Why don't we just start calling these compressor racks a compressor package? And people are like, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
It's not
It's just one, oh, we have 4 compressor packages? That's okay.
not the
that's
number
fine.
barrier there.
Yeah, it's not a number barrier then, right? And so, because they get fixated on, and even myself, oh, this system has 90 compressors, how are we going to maintain all these and do all these PMs and do, you just snowball and you can't move past.
Right. No, and I think part of the message for that sustainability, though, is also the solutions, but the passion. We have the passion, but it's I think if we maintain that passion with that message, and we're seeing results, and that's the great thing. So what I liked last week at Atmosphere America is people were sharing application successes as a way to help educate, okay, this is what we can do with natural refrigerants as a way to deliver, sustainability, energy savings. So